and I'm excited for another interview with some really cool people. I've got Brandon Mathies from Sonoma Brothers Distilling and Tara Jasper. She is from Sipsong Spirits, which is a great little tongue twister. They are doing amazing things here in Sonoma County, making yummy spirits. So I know you guys kind of work together a little bit. Oh, we got a young one. Hi.
Yeah, honey, I'll be able to come help you in a minute. Ask sister for help, okay?
This is absolutely authentic. I love it because it's real. This is real life. This is what we're all doing right now. So I love it. So Brandon, tell me a little bit about your company, what you guys are, your products, and kind of how you and Tara started working together.
Yeah, so we're just, we're a small craft distillery here in Sonoma County, owned and operated by my twin brother and I. And, we were born and raised here in Sonoma County, just wanted to bring something unique to the wine country and had a passion for spirits. So we do a lot of different things. We do, California grown grains, whiskeys, vodka from our grains. Then we also do brandies local here in Sonoma County too. So we do seasonal grape brandies and apple brandies, just kind of a local craft spirit that we want to bring to Sonoma County. So we do a variety of different things here. And then we also work with Tara from Sipsong Spirits. She's a distiller also and uses the facility here as her distillery.
Awesome. So Tara, you're doing something a little different than what they're doing. So what are you doing?
Well, I feel really lucky that I found Sonoma Brothers, and turns out we went to the same high school. We're both all Sonoma County born and raised. But I stopped being able to drink very much wine. It gives me skin rashes, and I am a mom of 3 kids, and so I still wanted to have a drink. And so my acupuncturist recommended trying clear spirits, and going from enjoying Pinot Noirs and pairing my wines with my food, just drinking vodka was way too boring. So I found that the diversity of gin was really interesting to me. But I also found that once I learned what gin really was, that it's the most diverse of all spirits. It has to have a forward juniper note, but it can be so much more than what I was seeing on the market. So I just started playing around with making my own gin to get a more full-bodied gin to hit every part of my palate. And I hadn't let anyone taste it. I really just had this little lab out in the guest house, and I was goofing around with that. And then I have a dear friend who's a very well-known mixologist, Scott Beatty. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but he was the first person really to put that farm to table into cocktails, and he did that at Cyrus back in the day and wrote anyway, long story, but he's the first person that made me let him try what I was making, and I didn't want to let him try. Anyway, he made me do this. I'd like to tell people, because I never would have thought I'd be starting a distillery. My husband thought I was insane when I told him that I wanted to do this. And so I was looking at building out my own facility, buying a still, buying the tanks, getting all this equipment. And it was going to be, I had done a 5-year profit and loss statement. It was going to be like $500,000. And I was like, so honey, what do you think? And, but then I was going around and meeting other distillers, and I met Brandon's brother, Chris, one day. And Chris was just, they're both really amazing, down to earth, good people. And I knew that right away. And he said, I just recommend working inside another distillery first. You can learn a lot from doing it that way. And I heard what he said, and I went home and I was about to sign a lease. And then I called Chris and said, did you really mean that? And could I possibly, get my license at your facility? And it just worked out amazing to be able to do that. I'm so fortunate that they have, I guess, taken me in under their wing, so to speak.
That's awesome. That is so Sonoma County, right? That's the way we work and how we help one another to be successful. I love that. Now, I know, Tara, you have another product that is not alcoholic that you make as well.
Yes. Oh, I'm so happy.
I've tried it. It's really good.
Oh, thank you. I just had one a second ago, actually. And I was craving a cocktail, but I'm like, it's only 1:30. And so I just made myself a gimlet with the tea. So I make a non-alcoholic gin. The idea came to me when I was learned when I first got my pilot's license, and I wanted to be able to have a drink and still be able to fly. And then I got breast cancer. So that became this really great thing that I had a drink that I could have with everyone else and not feel like I was this sick person. I still felt like I was part of the fun.
Right.
Yeah.
You're fun. No matter what, you're fun.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, that is awesome. So now, everybody's kind of buzzing right now because, word on the street is that y'all are making some hand sanitizer now to kind of pivot a little bit and help out our community and, use what you've got. So tell us about that, Brandon. Like, how did that all come about?
Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of an easy transition for us, honestly. There was a lot of distilleries that we saw doing it, and actually Tara reached out to us and really wanted to do it too. And so there was a lot of distilleries across the country that were kind of pulling together and helping the community out. And it's, like I said, an easy transition for us because we make vodka, and really the main ingredient in hand sanitizer is high proof spirits. And so we were able to kind of transition the business. Instead of bottling a lot of vodka, we used a lot of that to start making our hand sanitizer, and again working with Tara to create a product that we could work together with and help keep community healthy and safe and work together. So
I love that. So okay, so what I want to know is, so how can we get the hand sanitizer? Is it in bulk? How do you get it? What does it cost?
Yeah, got a couple sizes here. So we're doing half-gallon sizes, which are these little guys right here.
Perfect.
And then we're doing 2.5-gallon sizes, which are these little guys right here. So those are the sizes we're doing right now. The 2.5-gallon is $22, and the 2.5-gallon is $100, and then the half-gallon is $22.
Okay.
We've sold out of the first lot. We made about 500 gallons, and we're today actually bottling more. So we hope to get about another 100 gallons in bottle by the end of tomorrow. And we're putting a wait list together right now. So really the easiest way to get it ordered is to give our distillery a call, which is 707-687-5149, or shoot us an email at info@sonomabrothersdistilling.com. And we're taking those pre-orders. We're also trying to set up an online system right now with Tara to see if we can make it easier for people. We're just getting inundated with phone calls, and
sure.
So it takes us even a while just to return phone calls after they come into the distillery. So
sure. So are you is the majority of the people that you're selling to just private people, or is it companies or healthcare facilities? Who are your people, the majority of the people that are calling?
Yeah, so we're trying to keep it as local as we can. Really, who we sold it to so far, I mean, it's everybody, anywhere between just people walking in the door. Larger orders have been local hospitals, Healdsburg Hospital, local healthcare facilities, care homes, businesses that need it to just stay in business, which is great. A lot of construction companies that are essential businesses that just need it to stay in business. So
yeah, that's kind of how this started for me anyways. My husband has a business that's considered essential, and he has a large team that goes into people's homes, and they keep the internet going. So they have to go and do repairs and installations, and that's been considered essential. So yeah, I mean it is, but at the same time we were really concerned about our employees doing that. And so then the foreman wasn't able to buy hand sanitizer. So it was a Saturday morning. He wakes up and he turns to me, "Can you make some hand sanitizer?"
I love it.
And I was like, yeah. So I just started ordering pump bottles and 1-gallon jugs and whatever I could find. But I was having trouble finding the ingredients. So I called Chris and Brandon, and from then it went from me trying to do it myself to then having an awesome team. And I think that's been the coolest thing for me, is to see the teamwork that we've had together. We've each played a role that's been important, and I don't think we could have done this. I know I couldn't have done it without them. And I hope that I got to do the FDA part, so that was fun.
That's kind of important, yeah.
That was I can add FDA drug registry to my resume now.
Love it. Well, that is so awesome. That is super exciting. It's great that you guys are doing that. Now, I have sitting right here, I happen to have Some of this right here. This
You have
is
a few of those here too.
yeah, there they are. I need to get some Sipsong gin in my cabinet here.
You don't need this. I can deliver. We can deliver right now.
Okay, we'll talk. We'll talk.
Okay.
Because I'm going to be making a little bit later. I'm doing my hot tub happy hour, and it's going to be some Sonoma Brothers vodka.
Oh, thanks.
I think I might make I don't know, a tartini or something fruity and pink. I don't know.
Or you can use some canned lemons and do a lemon drop.
Ooh, yeah, lemon drop. Okay, that either one is going to work just fine for me. So I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time to talk with me, and thank you again for all the stuff that you guys are doing for the community and kind of pivoting the business. It's just totally unique, and I hope to cheers a glass with you guys in person very, very soon.
That'd be great.
Thanks for having us, Sue. We really appreciate it.
Awesome.